How's everybody doing? I haven't been on here in a while doing any videos. Drinking my water here. How's everybody doing? Um, I I was asked to do another video about the chaos that's going on with these black women and shockingly black men really attacking and questioning black men that's going over to other countries to find a good companion, a good wife, a good partner. And this situation going on has really gone far enough. At first, it was just black women was the only one that was complaining. Thanks for the thumbs up. Put a comment up there and let me know who's watching. This is a situation where it started out when I was a kid, and a lot of black men that was young growing up in the projects or in the hood, but you wasn't into gang life, you wasn't into drug dealing, you wasn't into none of that stuff. This goes beyond what's going on right now, but what they're doing right now, I see it's being repeated. And what I'm saying, this whole thing is being repeated. I know when I was growing up, my brothers was into the streets. I wasn't into the streets. I was kind of a nerd. I was into martial arts, watching cartoons, and going to play with my friends. Now, I grew up in the era where I went to school with all race of people. There was no prejudice, and there was no specific group of people that I hung out with. I grew up with Indian people, with Caucasian people, Spanish people, people from the Middle East, and Asian people. Everybody I grew up with as a kid. And when you was young, and if you wasn't into the streets, you was considered a lame. You was considered a nerd. And you always had a crush on a black sister in the streets, in the hood, but they always seemed to clown you, make jokes of you. Oh, you're a nerd, get out of here. The women back then was into street dudes just like right now. So it seems to me that history right now is repeating itself. So when I was growing up, it was the same thing with me. You liked a girl and you gave her notes, or you gave her a flower or something. They would laugh at you because you wasn't that street dude that had a reputation of either selling drugs, beating people up. You was just one of them guys that went to school. You was into the books, or you was into cartoons, or you was into the martial arts. You was into something that didn't have anything to do with the streets. So to right now, fast forward to right now, it seems to me what happened then is happening now. And what I'm saying is happening now is you have men that either went to college or they took a course to become a blue collar worker. They took a trade, and they're not into the street life, and they're not into gangsterism or selling drugs or whatever you want to call that's coming with the streets. They're not into that. So a lot of them probably decided when they came out of school, they went to college, or the other thing, they went to go get a trade, or a lot of them came out of school and decided they wanted to go into the military to have a career and to see the world. And they went out to the military, the Army, the Navy, Air Force, Marines, and stuff like that. They went and did their traveling, and they traveled the world, and they ran into women that was more beautiful than the women in America, more nicer. They was kind, and they got a lot of attention in other countries. The attention that they wouldn't get here in America, they got in other countries. So the men right now are doing the same thing. They're repeating history. They're trying to go and speak to women, but the women here are so disrespectful. The women here are very nasty with their mouth. The women here want you to go in your pocket and to buy everything, and it has to be money, 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 money. Listen, we know we need money. Money runs the world. I understand that. But there's a limit. You understand? You're supposed to be working with a person. You're not supposed to just want him when he has money. You should want him when he's working his way up to get to that point where he's going to get a six-figure job, a seven-figure job, and he's going to get money. So these guys here are trying to go through situations where they're trying to talk to women, but the women keep brushing them off. So they're getting advice. Listen, get your passport and try to go to other countries to go find a good wife, a good companion, somebody that's going to submit to you, somebody's going to listen to you, somebody's going to follow your lead and take your advice. So this is what these guys are doing. And they're getting a lot of luck. And now the women here see that they can't no longer control these men, because these men got advice saying, go to another country and you'll find somebody. Period. So now these women are saying, wait a minute, we rejected them. We said they was no good. We talked all this stuff about these men. And for some reason, we reject them, but the women in other countries are accepting them. The women in other countries are submitting to them. The women in other countries are following their lead and listening to them. So now these women are coming on the YouTube spectrum, the Instagram, the Twitter, and they're making a real bad mockery of these same men that they rejected, because these men getting rejected in the United States, but they're not getting rejected in other countries. And what's mind-boggling to a lot of us, we saying, listen, you said you didn't want us no more. You don't want to deal with us because we're lames and we're thirsty and you don't want nothing to do with us. So we decided to take our talent. We decided to take our salary and go to another country where somebody will respect us. And now you're still mad. Now what's crazy to me, and which I don't understand why this is going on. Now you got black men. Instead of these black men saying, yeah, we're winning right now. Brothers are on their grind. They're going to other countries. Now you even got black men that's against guys like me and people with passports. And this little thing, and then the spiteful thing about these women and the spiteful thing about these men, they're actually trying to get in contact. They're trying to get in contact with the women overseas to tell them don't deal with us. But I'm gonna put you on to something. A little thing that I was going through the computer. I see a lot of the guys that's from other countries because now women said if we do it, now they want to do the same thing. Now they are gonna it's like they're trying to compete with men. But little do they know, I'm going through the computer. And a lot of these men from Brazil and other countries said, listen, y'all women in America, y'all are treating American men messed up. You're not gonna come over here and try to get with us because we already know the game. We're not gonna get with y'all. If the men are trying to get away from y'all, if the men are being treated really bad from y'all, you think that you're gonna come over and deal with us? Oh no, we don't want you. Stay behind in America. You deal with American people, man. I went through the computer. I'm seeing got people from different countries catching on. Like, wait a minute, they talking about coming to be no. But this little situation going on here, it got out of control. But I never thought that the black men was going to be against men that's trying to get themselves a good wife, trying to settle down. They want to get married, have a kid, have a family. I never thought these men was going to turn on us. It went from the women, now the men. Now we're cornered. We're in the corner right now, in the corner, because now it's the black men and the black women that's doing this. And what y'all doing, y'all acting like 5-year-old children. This is something that little kids do. There's no grown person going to do this. Little kids do stuff like this. And then y'all women, then you got these black men dating coaches. These black men dating coaches. And I think I know what's going on with y'all. What's going on with y'all? These black men came to y'all and paid y'all money for y'all services, but now they saying we don't need y'all no more because the passport got us out of the jam and is bringing us some wonderful women. We don't need y'all no more. So now y'all up in arms, and now y'all you act like you got women panties on. These go for the men. These dating coaches. Who needs a dating coach? No, it's money. Like always, a scam. The same thing as Black Lives Matter. All y'all doing is scamming these men because they should have thought it from the beginning. I don't need no dating coach. I can take this passport, go to another country, and the pick of the litter is out there. So I think that's what y'all doing, the dating coaches. Another scam in the black community. Always us Negroes scamming Negroes. But this little thing, and it seems like it's getting worse and worse. You got women crying on here like little children. And I'm not talking about physically crying. You're just always whining. Oh, y'all are fake, and a lot of y'all are going over there saying that y'all basketball players and celebrities. Well, how do y'all know this, dude? Y'all know these men? The thing is, y'all are so selfish because y'all never and don't want nothing to do with the men here. But you saying, damn, we can't keep these men down. Damn, we can't keep these men alone because every time we do something, they get one up on us. And the one up on us was get your passport and move. Or either move to that country or go find a female that's going to accept you in that country. And the crazy thing that's what they're saying, you could be making $45,000 or $50,000 here and still go over there and have a good time because the dollar stretches. It's 3 times. Dominican told me $1 is 3 times over in Dominican Republic. So with $10 or $15, you can take a woman in another country out and have a good time in a restaurant, feed both y'all for $15. Sometimes he told me even 10. So the dinner, if I'm taking a female out to dinner here, the dinner may cost me $100, $80, $150, which I can take a female over there and take $20 or $30 and get drinks and food for both of us. But y'all black men and y'all black women act worse than children. And y'all are the ones that go to school and say you're highly educated and got all these degrees and still act like little children. What I'm saying to y'all is, if none of this us are bothering y'all, why are y'all so much in awe? I need somebody to respond to me. Why are y'all worried about us and other men that just want to have that passport and want to go to another country and find somebody? If we're not bothering y'all, and y'all say y'all don't want nothing to do with us, what's the problem? Why are y'all having a tantrum? Nobody's hurting y'all. It's not going to hurt y'all. So what's the deal with all this getting on black men? But now the kicker is, other race of men said, screw this. I'm doing the same thing, and I don't blame them. White men are doing it. Spanish men are doing it. Asian men are doing it. They saying, screw this. If we can go to another country and find a woman and be at peace, we're going to do it. But unfortunately, the black man is the only one right now who's being attacked. Not physically attacked, verbally attacked. We're not bothering nobody. We're not going to your house robbing you. All we want to do is take a passport, go to another country, and find a wife that's gonna be by your side, that's not gonna be greedy for money. That's all men doing. And we're getting attacked. We're being attacked for no reason. And it seems like it just gets all these women, and I thanked you for a lot of these other women that's by black men's side, these other of YouTube content women that's by our side. I would really like to give it thanks to y'all. I never met y'all, but I see what y'all doing, and y'all saying the same thing. These men are not bothering nobody. Y'all said y'all don't want them, so what are they supposed to do? Be by themselves? Is that what we're supposed to do? Stay in the corner and be by ourselves? I mean, y'all need to grow up and act like adults instead of acting like 5-year-old kids. Y'all act like us dating other women from other countries is going to hurt y'all. How is it going to hurt y'all? After this video is done, I need with some black men and black women to give me a real detailed excuse on why we shouldn't go over there. I need for y'all to give me a real excuse. I need for y'all black men and black women that's always getting on brothers that's got their passport and want to go to other countries. I want y'all as black men and black women give me excuse on why we shouldn't leave. Why we should leave. You up there accusing us of going over there faking like we're basketball players and we be wearing fake Jordans and people are wearing fake bags. How do y'all know this? Do y'all know these people personally? This is what I would like to know. I would like to know, do y'all know these people personally? I don't get it. I really don't understand this whole upset situation, this mad situation, this crazy, why y'all leaving and y'all ain't no good and y'all gonna go over there and use them. Well, so far, the women over there saying that these American black men, American men, period, been treating us good. And the worst y'all have, the ones y'all have the worst on are the ones in Brazil. Ever since the passport rules and the SYSBM, that's who I'm involved with. Ever since we came on the scene, we said, okay, these women don't want us. These Shaniquas, Shawandas, and Shaqquas, they don't want us. They want to be with the Pookies and the Ray Rays and the Madmans and the Johns and the jumping out the roof, whatever y'all call yourselves after that. Y'all want to be with them, so stay with them. But don't sit up here and disrespect us because we're trying to get ourselves a good wife. What's the problem? This is like the third video that I made, man. It's like it never ends with y'all. See, the thing about Negroes, we have a problem. Negroes always want to play the victim. The white man's the devil. The white man got us down. The white man this. But Negroes always screw Negroes. Anybody knows about that? Negroes always put down Negroes. Anybody knows about that? Negroes will stab each other in the back. And the thing I think I understand what's going on here with the men, the black men and black women. They're saying, damn, they probably might do better than us in relationships. And we can't let this happen. We can't let this happen. So we gotta mess with them and try to put a wrench in their little plan. And that's what y'all doing. But little y'all know people, brothers are still going having fun. Brothers is not staying here. What are we gonna stay here for? Like, why are we gonna stay here for? You can't talk to y'all women because, like I said, women here, they want to play these little games. You'll try to stop a female on the street, and she'll stop just to make you happy. She'll give you a phone number, but when I was growing up, this is how the women did it if they didn't want nothing to do with you. And this is what they do now. They'll even give you a public police department phone number, a fire department number, a number to somebody else's business, or they'll say, okay, you give me a call. And when you call these women in America, they'll look at the phone and they'll read that friends. See, this guy's called. So why did you give the number? Or they like to play these little stupid text games. Like, all you gotta do is pick up the phone and call. You want to text and then text back and forth. Well, I can't talk to you right now because of this, and I can't talk to you right now because of that, and I can't. So why did you give me a number for? At least from what I'm hearing, women in other countries, if they don't want to, if they're not interested in you, they won't do it in a disrespectful way. They say, listen, well, I'm not interested in you, but we could be friends, and they really would be your friend. They really would be your friend. But y'all women here, y'all want to feel important and you want to feel validated and you want attention so much. Even though you're not interested in a person, you would still give the person a number just to have attention. For what? And then you're making that person look like a damn fool. Me, my thing, listen, if you don't want to have nothing to do with me, if you don't want to be involved with me, tell me from the beginning. Don't give me your number, and then when I call you, you get upset. So why did you give me a number? Because these women in America feel privileged. It's these black women in America, and they feel privileged. They feel because everybody kisses their feet and their behind, they want to feel bad. That's why they give it a number. They want to feel attention, these women here. So the guys are saying, you know what? Forget about these women here. I'm sick of this crap. Let me go to another country. And then the women there treat these guys so good. So now you got the women here that's seeing this, and now they still have a problem with that. They have a problem with that. These women here they get treated so good, and people kiss their behind. That's why I tell guys, stop chasing these women here, man. Stop running after them. Stop being thirsty to give them your phone number. Because even if they give you the phone number, they're not going to use it anyway. They're not going to use it. They're going to say, take my number. And then you're the fool to be sitting up there calling them, and they're looking at the damn phone. They know you're calling, but just to be important and just to have attention, these women here in America do this. So you got brothers like me and other brothers saying, the hell with these women there. Let me go to another country. And the women of other countries are there for them. They're nurturing them. They're having a good time with them. They're cooking for them. They're cleaning for them. You ask a black female here to cook for you or clean your house. She'll tell you to go to hell, but she'll have a handout for you to give her money to buy the next Gucci bag. These women here have been entitled so much that they got spoiled. So now the guys are saying, the hell with America, I'm going to another country. Now the women are bitching on social media because guys caught on to it. Y'all don't want us here? Okay, no problem. I'll go to Brazil. I'll go to Colombia. I'll go to Dominican Republic, Peru, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Canada. I'm going to go where a woman is going to like me. So now the women said, damn, we called their bluff, and these guys are gone right now. So now they're acting like little children, stomping their feet like somebody took their ice cream cone. This with these women in America. So now they're on social media trying to convince the women in other countries, don't talk to the American man here. But the women said, we're not listening to you. They treat us good. We treat them good. We have a good time together. I don't know what to tell y'all there in America, y'all women. I don't know what to tell y'all. But it's sadly, I don't see this from white women. I don't see this from Spanish women in America. I'm only seeing it from this black Negroes, my color, doing this, acting like little kids. But it's not just the women. Oh, no, it's the men too. Now the men are saying, oh, the reason why you're leaving, because you're thirsty, you can't get no vagina here, you're a lame. No, the guy's saying, I work hard. I don't want to walk down the street and try to talk to a female. She gives me 90,000 excuses, or she'll take my phone number and I won't hear from her. This is what the guys are doing here. This is what's going on. And these stupid dating coaches. This is why they're upset. These black dating coaches, these men are so upset they're not getting paid no more because guys said, oh, you mean to tell me I didn't need a dating coach? You mean to tell me that I could have took my passport and went to another country and got a nice female? Oh, I don't have to pay you no more? There are a bunch of hypocrites here. And these women are so pissed off, and these men are pissed off because brother said, the hell with this. I'm out of here. I'm going to go get me a trade. I'm going to go get me a degree. Yes, you're right. You're right about that, brother. You are definitely right. This is why, brother, people are leaving here and they're going to other countries. This is why and now it's a big uproar on social media, from YouTube to Twitter to Instagram. I never seen a bunch of grown women and grown men act like children. Just because guys said, I want to go to another country and be happy and get me a female, and we go visit back and forth, and my money goes a little farther over there. Horrible, man. You're right, brother. You're right, Rick. You're right about that. But I never seen the crap that's going on right now. And these women are so scheming. They actually tried to get in contact with women over in these other countries to tell them don't date us, but the women are saying, you're not telling us what to do. You're not going to tell us what to do. We're going to do what we want to do. I don't know what type of problems y'all having over there, but we're going to do what we want to do. And this is what brothers, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm actually talking to a woman right now from Dominican Republic. All I'm waiting for right now is my passport to come. I lost my passport, so I had to redo everything all over again. I'm just waiting for it to come because I'm going to take me a trip out there. And I have a friend that lives in Dominican Republic, so he's going to show me around. But what's going on right here, it's got to stop. I never seen a bunch of childish acts in my life. There's no way that I'm going to be a hardworking person and I need a companion and I'm trying to talk to women in a club or not even in the club, but in a park or walking down the street, and they have to be so disrespectful because people been kissing their behind and their feet for the longest. So now they think that they're the crap and they just the most important thing on the planet, and we're gonna just make these guys suffer. But once they found out dudes caught on to it and said, I'm going to another country, now they're, oh my gosh, now they going to other countries? Oh no, we got to stop this. We got to shut this down. You're not shutting it down. Dudes ain't playing, man. Like I said, at first it was black men, but now it's all race of men saying, I'm going to another country. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go and find me a nice woman, and I'll go back and forth. And they, like they said, don't do this. Don't make this mistake. It's for men to listen. If you find a woman from another country, don't you dare have them move to America. You can have them visit you, but to move, oh no, because once they come to America, listen, I was born and raised in America. I don't know about y'all. America's not the problem. I love this country to death. America is the people here that make America horrible. And what you would do, you would bring another girl from another country that has her values. You would bring her here, and when they get with these women will corrupt her mind, and next you know she's Americanized, and you're screwed again. You could come in and have a visit with you, but you got to send her back. And if you want to see her, go back with them. Go visit her. But don't dare bring in, oh no. I've seen it. It happened to two of my friends, where my friends had to send their girlfriends back to the country they came from because they got here and they got with these black women, and these black women said, girl, you in America now, and you don't have to do this. And it was Muslim. She took a jahib off, started putting tight pants on, never smoked weed, started smoking weed, drinking, and went crazy. The guy said, what are you doing? We're Muslim. We don't do this. The guy had to send her back. The guy had to send her back. That's the most stupidest thing I see guys do. They get these beautiful women from other countries, but they move them here to America, and then they get Americanized by these women, and it's over. It's corruption time. Don't do that. You can have them here to visit you for a week, and then send them back on that plane. You want to go see it? You go over there and go see them. That's the fatal mistake that you can make with bringing a woman from another country where her values are so good. She's a sweetheart. When she comes here, forget about it. It's over. America, beautiful place. It's the damn people with their mindset, and their mindset is wicked. And this is why a lot of guys can't find women right here, because these women think they're the crap, and ever since this feminist movement destroyed everything. Once they got this feminist stuff, they got into this now they feel they don't have to do nothing for a man. A man's just supposed to go to work, bust his behind, do everything for them, and they're gonna sit back and eat bonbons and watch stories all damn day. That was the worst thing that ever happened to us, is these feminist movements and these damn churches. You could believe in the Lord. You don't have to go to the different churches where the pastor is the pimp and the drug dealer of the damn house. He's talking to you about God taking your money in New York, in Brooklyn, all the money, robbing you, and then he had somebody, because the whole thing was a setup, he had somebody rob him. That's the worst thing. That feminist movement and the damn churches destroyed us, man. And it destroyed these women. It got to the women, and these women in America now think they are the shit. So now they're pissed off and they're mad, and you got these guys, these supposed to be dating coaches, male blacks. I hate to say it like that. They got them, and they're even mad because guys are saying, listen, man, I got to go to another country to find me a wife. I have to do this. I got to go to another country to find a wife because I can't get one here. Nobody wants to be nagged and be called all type of name when you just came home from work. Why can't I come to my home that I pay rent and I pay the bills probably and just be greeted by my wife? Why does it always have to be flippant and nagging? You don't make too much. You don't do this. I just came home from work. Can you let me relax myself? The cooking, that's another thing. What happened to the women that used to cook? What happened to that? They don't even hardly cook no more. Everybody's ordering out freaking pizza, Chinese food. What happened to the women that used to cook? In other countries, man, they still cook. They still cook. Here, people are ordering Chinese food, Pizza Hut, and everything else. None of these women cook no more. What happened? What happened to that? You want a good wife, man. Just like a wife wants a good husband, you want a good wife. And unfortunately, you can't get a good wife here right now in America. It's hard to find that. It's we got 6 people in the building. Let me get some more of them thumbs up there, man. Some more of them likes, man. Trying to push my channel out there. What's going on with that? Let me get some likes there. But I decided to do this video again because everybody asked me to, people that I know asked me to do it. And I'm looking, I'm like, damn, it just never stops. It's horrible. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to see if I could find one of the women. Hold on. Black women that's mad on black men leaving the country.
Results for black women that's mad on black men leaving the country.
I can't really find none right now. Yeah, real talk. Yeah, you're right, brother. Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. Because it's just getting out of hand, man. It's like I never seen nothing like this. And then, like I said, you got a lot of men like me and you and men that's going to work real hard. And all you want to do is come home to a good wife, and you can't do that, man. You can't even get women to talk to you right now because they act like they privileged. Once this feminist movement came in, it's a bad deal. This feminist movement came in, it's a bad deal, man. It's over. It's over, man. This feminist movement destroyed everything, man. Because I remember when I got earlier in the tape, I was reminiscing when I was young. You had all the young guys like us that wasn't into like the street life and you know the hood life. We lived in hood, but we wasn't into that. So you remember when you was young and you had a crush on a woman because you wasn't popular, they didn't want to talk to you. They clowned you, they called you a nerd, that you was nerdy and you was a lame, and they doing the same thing as adults. Like everybody that did that when they was young, you're an adult now. You acting like a 5-year-old kid when we was back in high school. You couldn't get over that. So, yo, let me check this guy out, man. This guy might be the future father of my child. This guy might be a good guy, but they acting just like they act when they was young. Like nobody grows up. Everybody acts like 5-year-old kids. And this is what these black women are doing. And they got these fake black coach, male, whatever they call them, dating coaches. They're on here telling, oh, why y'all leaving? And y'all are simping now. And I thought I, spoke to you and talked some sense to you. What are you talking about? The sense you talked it to us? Get your passport and go to another country and find your wife.
I can search the web for that. Just tap the search chip below.
It's horrible, man. Let me get some more likes up out there, brother. Let me get some more likes up there. I'm trying to move my channel. I'm trying to get it flowing. Anybody else, anybody got something to say, man? You put it up on the screen, B. Put it up on that screen, man. I mean, let's really talk about this, man, because it's getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand, man. It really is. This whole thing is crazy. And I didn't think he was going to blow up to the point where you got women that's really trying to contact other countries of the other women telling them, don't mess with us. Don't talk to guys. Don't marry guys from America. Like, who does it? Who gets out their time to do something like that? Horrible, man. You got a lot of hardworking men out here. You got some good dudes out here, man. And men are saying, screw this. Like I said, it's not just black men. It's all race of men saying, screw this crap. We are out of here. We are out of here. That's what we're going to do. All race of men are getting their passports and getting the trade or a degree or getting their money and saying, listen, man, I want to go find me a good woman. It's time for me to settle down. It's time for me to have a kid. Or if you don't want to have a kid, just to settle down and be with somebody. You want to grow old with somebody. That's the way it is. That's the way life is. You work hard for it. You deserve it. You really deserve it. But a lot of these women out here don't think so. And what's going to happen is these women out here, real talk, are going to find themselves alone because they're pushing people and they're stirring up a lot of crap. A lot of crap that they're stirring up. And it seems like it won't stop, but it's going to stop. Now they're getting nervous. Like, are we going to be alone? Are all men are going to do this? Are we going to be stuck by ourselves? If y'all don't stop the crap, that may happen. That may happen. It really may happen if you don't stop the crap. And I think these women, the male coaches, whatever they want to call themselves, they're gonna find themselves broke, and the women are gonna find themselves with nobody. Well, I'm gonna end the video right here. Just to all the man, let's just keep doing what we gotta do. If we gotta leave to go find somebody, let's just do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, and share this and subscribe. Have other people subscribe to my channel. Share it. If you need to share it to other places, share it. Because I can tell you right now, these women today are not like my mother, my sisters, my aunt, and my grandmother. The best females in the world. Salute to SYSBM, the Passport Brothers. Salute to everybody who was watching. Y'all have a good day, man, and have a good weekend. Be safe on Labor Day, man. Try to make it home safe, man. Don't get yourself hurt. Kill them in jail. I love all y'all. Peace. 1.